Jaminson, President of GS London Finance Society, and this is Nicole, Talent and Events Coordinator and Manager. We're here to talk about the markets today. The market's been doing really well today. I mean, it's incredible how the FTSE is up by over 1.5% and is currently swinging between 1.4 1.5%. And a lot of it is because Mark Carney, the new Canadian Bank of England governor, is starting to let the market feel like he is going to keep interest rates low, and he's actually pledged to keep interest rates really low. And this has sort of like bolstered the market to sort of like stay on course for a more expansive rally. And I think this is going to be really helpful going forward because banks like Lloyds TSB is currently a leader in the FTSE. And also, one thing that's very interesting is that DAX is performing quite well as well. And Nicole here will tell you a little bit more about the DAX, and the leader in the DAX is BMW. So Nicole, what do you think about the DAX and how BMW is performing?
Well, due to the change in the economy, it's improving, and so people are having that extra bit of money to spend on the luxury items such as cars.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons for BMW being one of the leaders right now in the DAX is due to that.
Yeah.
So, which is fantastic.
Interesting. And also, I think if you look at the whole dynamics of the situation, when you look at like the job numbers that came out from the US, 195,000 jobs reported. I mean, the market is expecting 200, so 195,000 is actually really close.
Yeah.
So it's like sort of like the jobs that's coming out of the US, and obviously BMW has a very huge presence in the US, so that obviously filters down into like the market's anticipating that people are going to be spending more money because a lot of jobs have been added in the US. Buying new cars and stuff like that. So I think it's a good thing. And also I realized that LVMH is up today and they're doing quite well, and a lot of it is also because now the economy is doing better, and people are going to be spending on luxuries and stuff like that. And it's very interesting how luxuries has actually been up during the recession, because it's very, very interesting. I mean, you would have thought luxuries would be down during a recession because people don't have money, but I think I had a conversation with someone during the RBS SR Awards, and this is what she actually said, and it's very, very, it actually makes sense and it all comes together. She was saying that because a lot of people are sad and not happy because they're in a recession, there's a lot of like contraction, no money flowing around, and a lot of credit crunch. The people that have their last extra money, they spend on really expensive stuff just to make themselves happy.
Yeah.
So feel better. So you can see why LVMH has performed really well. So the Dow Jones is actually up nearly 0.75%, and it's very interesting when you look at the leaders in the Dow Jones, like American Express. American Express has actually got a huge initiative at the moment for expansion plans, and we've got like a company called The Fancy, and Nicole's going to tell you more about The Fancy.
Fancy update. The Fancy, an online shop with items culled by customers, raised $53 million from investors, including American Express. Billionaire Len Blavatnik and actor Will Smith, people familiar with the matter, said. The funding round, which was disclosed last week in a filing that didn't name the investors, values the company at $600 million. Said
Wow.
one of the people, who asked not to be named because the information is private. The financing will aid the expansion of the New York-based company, which sells items like light-up shower heads and alcohol flasks and cigar storage. The site fancy.com takes in about $3 million in revenue each month, the person said. Edward Gillingham, the president of American Express, joined Jack Dorsey, Twitter founder, and Francois, chairman of Kering, on the Fancy's board, according to a regulatory filing. Michael Silverman, chief operating officer of the Fancy, declined to comment on behalf of the company, which previously was known as Thing Demon Incorporated. The funding round adds to high-profile year for New York startups. Last month, New York-based Tumblr was acquired by Yahoo Incorporated for $1.1 billion, pouring millions into the coffers of East Coast investors Spark Capital and Union Square Ventures.
Yeah, I'm guessing that would be, well, that's a lot of money that they've made there, and great return on their investment, you know, trying to invest in Tumblr as well. So yeah, and also American Express, what's interesting is that has actually caused a rise of slightly over 1.5% in the current markets on the Dow right now. And I think that would actually help American Express to try and expand into new key markets in order to propel growth. So I think it's a very interesting time within the markets today.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.
Bye.